Hello everyone, and welcome to our new video where today we are going to check out the top 5 best PC gaming controllers in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to find out the price and more information about these products, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Microsoft Xbox controller. The Microsoft Xbox controller has been a favorite for many PC gamers, and while there may still be an ongoing debate as to which console controller is best, PC gamers have the great luxury of a keyboard and mouse setup for many games, often adding a significant advantage to the user when playing online versus their console counterparts. But that isn't to say the keyboard-mouse combo is best suited for all games. There are many arcade-type games that work much better using a controller. Games often just feel right using a controller. Games like Mortal Kombat X or many other Steam games for example, just don't play as well on the keyboard, especially if you're in the company of a few friends competing in two-player clashes. The Microsoft Xbox controller has a unique design compared to the other Xbox controllers, and since it is Microsoft's release, it features slightly larger hand grips, a much improved directional pad, more solid-feeling thumbsticks that don't feel as stiff, and more responsive face buttons. The new directional pad is set in a concave depression instead of a protrusion and is easy to use in any context. Microsoft has also made an improvement on the triggers, which makes your gaming experience more realistic. Whenever you fire a gun, the triggers are supposed to give you a tickly vibration in your fingers. The extremely large battery pack has also been removed, allowing you to plug your batteries directly into the controller, which helps it feel way less bulky. One of the biggest improvements of the Microsoft Xbox controller is the replacement of the Xbox 360's proprietary connector, and is instead using micro USB to connect it to your PC. So, if you are looking for a PC gaming controller that covers mostly everything there is for a gamer to demand, then Microsoft Xbox is your choice. At number 4, we have the Razer Wildcat. The Razer Wildcat is an Xbox One and PC controller built for those with esports aspirations, and includes 4 remappable extra buttons, built-in audio controls and optional grips designed to keep you glued to battle at all times. This premium pad has a ton of useful features for competitive players. Razer Wildcat comes in the form of 2 extra buttons on the top of the controller and 2 on the back of the controller. These buttons can be remapped to any other button on the controller, and in most cases, you'll remap the face buttons to them to prevent yourself from needing to move your thumb off the right stick to hit them. There are locks for the triggers as well, which is a pretty standard feature of premium controllers. If you're playing a shooter with semi-automatic guns, this allows you to pop off shots a bit faster, which might give you a bit of a competitive advantage. From the design perspective, Razer Wildcat comes with a snake logo on its front right bottom, pretty gamer-alike especially for those who like extravagant designs on their gaming tools. The optional grips for each side of the controller are pretty handy and grippy in a size that will make you comfortable using them. You are going to be powering this controller with a USB cord. Maybe this is a disadvantage to other wireless controllers, but Razer Wildcat clearly has advantages on its design, performance and compatibility. The cable is cloth-wrapped, and has a quick-release connector a few inches down from the USB plug. The connector pulls apart easily, ensuring that you won't bring your whole game system down if you accidentally trip on the cable. In addition to the cable, Razer includes a handful of other accessories. The most useful is a zip-up, hard-shell nylon case that holds the gamepad in a foam cutout and the cable and other accessories in a padded pouch. However, if you think you need the best controller with the least amount of latency possible, go for the Razer Wildcat. At number 3, we have the Steam controller. Valve launched the Steam controller to offer PC gamers a new gamepad that could not only be used in first-person and adventure titles where 2 thumbsticks make sense, but also strategic games among others that could take advantage of the onboard trackpads. What makes the Steam controller unique is its dual touchpads. On top of making the controller look like a supreme gaming controller over the other ones, its dual touchpads emulate using a mouse. The trackpads themselves are similar to what you'd find on a laptop. They're accurate enough and feel much better than using a laptop touchpad or even your smartphone screen. As a trackpad, Steam controller comes close to replicating the speed and precision of a mouse for gaming. Instead of utilizing two rumble motors as gamepads usually do these days, Steam opted to go for a sound and haptic combination. As you slide your finger across the touchpads, you'll feel some haptic feedback. From the design perspective, it is both thicker and taller than a normal control pad, as it has to accommodate the two huge circular touch pads which are perfectly aligned and not far away, neither close to the four function buttons X, Y, B, A. The controller is balanced well and comfortable to hold. The default setup for desktop use puts the touchpads in control of your cursor and scroll wheel, the primary triggers become mouse buttons, and the paddles underneath are assigned as back and forward buttons for browsing. The interface of this controller can be customized using Steam. All of the changes you'll make to the settings and mappings happen in the Steam software controller preferences. This controller allows you to change every button function to anything you want it to use it for, which is pretty useful for gamers with many customized settings. So, if you are looking for a controller with many competitive advantages in precision, speed and quality, then Steam controller is your best pick. Next up, at number 2 we have the Xbox One Elite Wireless Controller. What makes the Elite controller unique is its ability to be customized. The thumbsticks and D-pad are magnetic, and can be quickly swapped for different styles, depending on what game you want to play. Removable metal paddles on the back also give you 4 additional buttons to map specific actions to. Based on gaming experiences, very useful customizations on the Elite are the hair trigger locks, which let you shorten the travel of the triggers to help you fire faster in shooters. The customizations continue with the profile slider on the center of the controller, which lets you quickly switch between two controller profiles. This is useful for switching in between game types or even weapon types in a first-person shooter. The Xbox Elite controller is compatible with Windows PC and also with Xbox One. From the design perspective, the Xbox Elite comes with a matured, understated design. It feels great in hand and very grippy thanks to the smooth matte finish. There are 3 magnetic interchangeable parts on the face of the controller, the D-pad and the 2 thumbsticks. The 6 other face buttons, share, menu and the 4 function buttons, X, Y, B, A, aren't any different than their standard controller counterpart with the exception of their color. They're all jet black. To customize your settings, you have the Xbox Accessories app, in which options in the app include changing the left and right thumbstick sensitivity from a linear speed to an exponential one and decreasing the time it takes for the triggers to respond to your touch. You'll also use the app to assign functions to the paddles. Versatility is the Elite's greatest strength. There's almost nothing permanent about this controller. Paddles can be removed anytime they get in the way, triggers can be physically set to different distances and control sticks can be swapped at a moment's notice. The Xbox Elite wireless controller is simply one of the most extraordinary controllers to hit any Microsoft console, and if you are looking for a versatile controller and one that includes everything in every aspect, then Xbox Elite controller is your choice. To finish up our list, at number 1 we have the Razer Raiju. The Razer Raiju is one of the most elite controllers dominating the gaming realm nowadays. This controller is incredibly comfortable, with the handles being a snug fit within our palms and our index fingers naturally resting on the triggers. Together with the grip at the back of the controller, the Razer Raiju is a very comfortable game controller to use thanks to its improved ergonomics. It has everything that a standard PlayStation 4 controller has, even the touchpad. The extra buttons, placed alongside the L2 and R2 buttons as well as on the back plate of the controller, are the USP of this device, using programmable triggers to emulate the functions of the regular buttons on the device. The controller offers 2 different profiles. The Razer Raiju boasts 4 face buttons on the right of the controller. Unlike other controllers, the big difference here is that the Raiju's buttons don't have as much depth. When you push them there's no travel distance, instead they click, much like the right and left buttons on a mouse, which is a great improvement. Once you get used to the additional buttons and feel of the controller, the functionality is generally quite good. Due to the USB connection, the response time is that much faster and input lag is nearly completely eliminated in doing so. This controller will work seamlessly without any additional software, and you can customize it directly on Steam before you launch your games. Overall, the Razer Raiju is an excellent game controller for both the PlayStation 4 and PC. It has everything you need to not only give yourself a competitive edge in gaming, but to also provide you with better ergonomics while doing so. Not to forget, it also does come with a protective carrying case. So, if you are looking for an elite gaming controller that will keep you satisfied with its design, comfort, performance and quality, then Razer Raiju is your answer. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these controllers, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you again on the next video.